Mm. 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 Mm.
Every single time they went up here, they were going from two sides, two angles, and the sword approached at the center, but made sure that he was the most important person not to go down.
No micro.
Definitely want to see some more of that kind of teamwork happening here, and why not just hop right into a game right now, right? Let's go see some more action here, because this last game of the set is loading in right now.
Yes, and this will be the final match of this set. Set one after this, a Silver Llama will be awarded, and we are in the match in Sky Station Showdown. Set one about to be over, and here we go.
All right. Gotta love those players just kind of beelining out. And don't forget, you know exactly who your neighbors are. You know who is to your left and to your right, because you can see the banners and the designs on their spawns. See a nice look at our captains right there.
And right away, you can see a number of teams finding ramp paths where they're able to use their first 5 materials. Next 5, Sword does a double jump, boom, right to the top.
Yeah, this is what matters right here, is stopping the Funky Fighters, because clearly they have been doing some good work together as a team so far. Tomoya is off to the races here, though, set to run away. Can the Sunshine Soldiers come back? Can the Cuddle Crew make a big appearance for themselves? Because they can really shake it up here. It can go any which way depending on who has the most victories, really the best place.
Yeah, so currently you will see the that will need to be pushed off right there. Llama Rex putting shots down. Still want to keep them on the right. Coming out the shot. Just misses Iron Effects right there. And he trades back down. Ninja firing it off, but gets pushed out by Raven's Revenge right there.
Artifact's having a tough time kind of listening in there. From the side. Now we have Taldak here jumping right in from the Little Whip Warriors. He's going toe-to-toe. Otaga's down and out.
So, if I'm the Llama Record Company, and I know I've won a match, and then I did okay in the last one, they were in court, so they were there, they were close. Funky Fighters have to win the second round. Do you send somebody to deny the Funky Fighters the entire time. You don't get the Silver Llama if you don't, right? If the Funky Fighters finish above you, they're going to be finished off. Do you think they can spare somebody to do that, though? Because it's better off to deny them than it is to push up the top.
Yeah, but the problem is then, the Little Whip Warriors have been so consistent, you literally allowed them to snipe the competition because you over-focus. So I think the play here, that, you know, gritty work for you and dominate the other side, take that.
No.
That's fantastic analysis. That's why we keep you around. The breakdown and making sure
That's reason. Well, because that's reason.
able to get on the top and in a fantastic
I think
spot
they're
against right
mine.
now, building up a
It was not a mouse. It was not a mouse. Cinnamon, it was not a mouse. Igual quando tu passou 2 quilos, já foi a vida, né? Já foi a vida. Já foi a vida.
More home with you. Here it is, Ninja. Disengages, actually just takes down Magma. And hey, I like the strat here. He says, you know what, I got low health, let's just get back on this respawn wagon. Doesn't even give anyone the satisfaction of stealing the Siphon.
I was about to say, no Siphon, no materials, quick.
Stop. Você participar e poder ficar de bebetes. Não compartilhar. Terceiros. Ok.
Going back and forth, trying to get in there, see if he can kind of sneak in and get some extra damage. And here it is, someone's in front of him. He only needs 2 swipes. He goes down, he gets the Siphon. Oh, cannot convert another, which would have kept him in the game. His teammates are here, though.
We're seeing a lot more points being sorted. It's a little more top-heavy this game, going towards the 10-minute mark. Raven's Revenge is a longer record, but 100 points clear the rest of the field.
Unfortunately, though, the Funky Fighters have fell to the bottom of the totem pole. If they can't come up to the top, they actually are pushing themselves way out of the average, running for the win of this set. So they really need a massive comeback here. But Savenos is showing why he's here with 13 eliminations already. And bye-bye, falls down. Lucky for him, no fall damage.
Yeah, it does reset, and that might be one of those moments where you opt for deny, and in fact, he does saying, hey, I'm at 5 HP anyway. I'll see you in a bit, I gotta respawn.
Smart play for him. Sunshine Soldiers having a spot to themselves as well right now. Not quite sure who they cooked out here, but they keep Clemson flying overhead. And Gotaga, they're doing so good and holding the point here. This is why they're in the #1 lead. They don't have too much cushion to play with.
No, particularly when 12 points per second on that central point is open. Gotaga checking his surroundings, no shots coming through, and RT actually using the door edit to make sure that nobody is able to come up and contest him, and just starts raining shots down towards the Little Whip Warriors.
Tá, isso mesmo. Acho que é vida. Acho que é vida. Pá, vou lá ver. Vou ver. O que é vida mesmo. Vamos lá.
Chi sei io? Ma che
E há mais coisas. Pizzas. Mas vou tentar ganhar uma win. Roda, roda, sem parar. Foi pequeno de vídeo. Mas
At staying relevant
These
after
levels
all of these
are
rounds. So for, if Gotaga's team takes
these-
this, we actually don't know who can take the set right now. It's actually that close right here. Little Whip Warriors have kind of fallen down a bit here, but Funky Fighters clearly in last place is not good.
And now, right now, you can see Tomoya coming in, doing everything he can to knock it down. Carnifex challenging as best he can, and Lachlan is just hanging out inside the cone.
Lachlan's doing a great job here. He's just kind of hiding, loving the low profile kind of position and take here on the point. He was hidden, but hey, he has to come out now and defend himself. There's 3 chickens who surround him and take down that Cuddle Bear. Oh man.
They're supposed to be the tender defenders, but that was a whole bunch of aggression coming out from them there as they now immediately look and start to take shots. And the Ravens Revenge have now finally been unseated from the 3-point game. So a little bit of room to start for the catch-up, but it is utter chaos at Point D as Tomoya gets taken down and the Funky Fighters are still in 8th place.
There's the 55,000 minimal.
cool. Fica traquinho, veja, tá. Não queria fazer o pneu. Oh no. Ninguém tá vendo a minha live até agora. Mas pra caralho.
Comes the fire from all the other platforms. Cuddle Crew's putting on pressure. They don't want to give him the freebie here.
You have to look at Raven's Revenge, though. Everybody is so focused on the middle. Nobody is going and challenging the top team. You know they're over there. You know they're uncontested right now. You have to be putting shots down there. You have to find the tags. Undergo Tiger, and they got him. They got him. The difference now. Look at the Cuddle Crew climbing up on their consistent 3, but they still have control of the top. They just don't have their sword. It's 2 hops to get up there.
That's right, and now Lachlan can just sit here. He can just hang out, earn these points. This is what he needs to do, and he's almost there. He is almost there. The first place can be his right now. He can take this lead, Sundown.
But they got control at the same time. It's literally ticking over, a half-second away from each other. The shots are going. Cuddle Crew has the lead now. Will the shot be able to go to? Yes!
Cuddle Crew goes
it down. 999, 1,000. Gotaga and Raven's Revenge in the closest nail biter yet. Edge out the Cuddle Crew in 2 teams who we said we wanted to see more. They brought more.
Are you kidding me? The Fish fans step up and shut it down. Just the fact that they stepped on the point, they couldn't earn points and they lost the lead. They were just a tick ahead. That could have been their game.
I mean, it's just, check out the replay. You can see the counter in the top right, but the Fish fam going up and challenging on the other side. You can see them hopping up there. No one was at the Raven's Revenge as soon as they were there. And the celebration.
Sim, man. Eu tava perto. Se eu pulasse na água,
When you're up
eu
there, what's it like to win a game on that stage? I have no...
Ele já estava à espera. Ele já estava à espera que perde na área, um baú. Pronto. E depois acabou-se a história de Tomé. Acabou-se a história de Pedro. Tomé Dolores. Acabou-se a história. É assim. A minha vida é assim. A minha vida é assim. A minha vida é assim que vocês querem dizer. A minha vida é assim. Quando chega um gajo, pega uma pistola. Ele espera que eu pegue uma pistola e depois é assim, mata. Aí é assim. Eu isso aqui depois mas Right. Quanto que eu frio pra ele? São eu vou contar os mapas. Esse é uma Peugeot. Peugeot.
Because it's cumulative prize point to find out who will take that first silver llama and kind of get a leg up for the rest of the creative line.
I actually want to touch on something that, you know, was kind of interesting. He called Ninja's capture points green points. These guys are like that focused here. He's like, okay, we know who's kind of farming which ones. They're shutting players down, shutting down their competition so that they can take these sets.
Well, that's the next step, right? As soon as you're immediately in there, and that's the big part for Sky Station that I enjoy, is you have the ability to see where the other opponents are in relation to you for score. So if you want to go and try and make somebody's life difficult, you might not be maximizing your points, but you can effectively help your team the most by just denying the other guys, being like, hey, you don't get to play this, and occasionally if you put enough pressure on them, maybe they default to rotating the other way. Maybe they go somewhere longer. Maybe they have to wait and only pushes forward. All of those are advantages you can get by just putting pressure on another team. And there's so many different layers, and I think when we see the remix for this, it's going to get even more exciting.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, here and at home, there's a remix version. We have some nice twisted surprise that we will see unfold as the day goes on. That was just our first iteration of this round, and honestly, it was a great set. But that just leaves us with the question, too. The Funky Fighters, they had an amazing opening, right? Second place is great. You get big prize bonus for that. You win game 2, and then you kind of flop game 3. Depending on where they went, their average might have really been anchored down.
Yeah, that ends up being really in the 4th to 8th.
Arthur,
I don't want to say penalty because they're all getting $10,000 for the match in of itself. So there's just no...
Não estou farta a minha vida. Não estou farta a minha vida, sinceramente, eu estou farta a minha vida. Nunca perder a final para cada vez, nunca perder a final por nada, mano. Oi. Tchau. Não quero saber para ti nada, não quero saber comprar fones nem nada. Olá. Bora fazer um jogo. Vamos à bola. Tanto barulho. Exatamente. Já vai mostrar como ligamento ou comamento. Só você pode meter isto bem. Mas já.
We'll rotate through every single one of the rounds, and here you can see how to win. You have to dodge those guards, sprint into the center, and incinerate yourself in order to get those points. There are 4 rounds per match, Monster, and how do they score?
Yeah, but also, before we get there, you only get to be guard once, and while you're guard, you do not accumulate points. But yes, the points come in through the props themselves, so when you are on the prop side, you want to choose small, medium, or large objects and try to get to the incinerator under their guard tower. So it's actually really difficult. Like you said, it's a hybrid. It's a red light, green light, slash prop hunt style. This is a pretty tough game mode. We've played a fair amount of it. I got my hands on it. This is actually a lot harder than it kind of sounds.
So it's something that is just completely different. I don't know how many of you guys have fun Prop Hunt. Definitely check it out. It's on the Creative Islands. It's a lot of fun, but this brings an additional aspect to it. The guards are able to have the denial. You're able to plan routes out, and you can have strategies, right? So, hey, maybe I want to run all big props the whole time.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
There's tons of different things. Let's check out the format and see what these guys, how they're going to go through, what the map looks like, and really get an idea of how the game is played.
Get ready for more creative Fortnite with the latest competitive creative map, Junkyard. This new game builds off the fun of Prop Hunt with a twist. 8 teams will rotate through different roles on the map. 6 teams will transform into props and attempt to make it into the center of the map, while 2 teams of guards try to keep them away. Teams will rotate their roles over the course of 4 rounds, each team getting 1 turn as the guards. Their objective? To defend the incinerator from the other teams, armed only with revolvers and their keen attention to detail. During each round, teams of props will earn points by reaching the incinerator in the central pit. The bigger the prop, the more points. But be careful. Being bigger means you're easier to spot. To keep themselves from getting eliminated, prop teams need to time their movements very carefully. Every few seconds, the guard teams will be blinded for a short time, and the center point turns green, giving the props a chance to run for the hills, or rather, the pit. Once a prop reaches the goal, they respawn at their home base to start over, running as many props as they can before the match ends. If the player is eliminated, they also respawn at their home base and need to start the trek all over again. After 4 rounds, each team's points from their prop rounds will be combined, and the team with the most points wins the game. So keep an eye out for those moving bushes, crates, and gnomes, and enjoy the Junkyard Juke.
Thank you so much, Zeke, for that update. That's Junkyard Juke, something that has never before been seen. It looks kind of a little simple, but it's wacky, it's fun. There's a lot of small little minutia that go into it, things you can min-max on, and also there's just a level of ridiculousness that I enjoy so much. Just seeing somebody turn themselves into a literal dumpster and then try and weave their way past it.
Let the memes come to life here as your favorite.
Whoa, you talking about my gameplay again? God, that's so rude.
Tournaments and dumpsters, literally. We'll get to see that unfold here as, I gotta say, this is a frustrating game mode. It's very difficult. You guys are gonna see why. It is gonna be tough for some of these guys to bring in those big point objects. And that's just gonna be the name of it. Who can score the most here?
Who can score, and how well are you playing defense? How well do you coordinate? Who is watching the right angles? And it's, again, it's going to be interesting to see. Do they switch up their strategy from game 1 to game 2? Because there's so many different things you can do. But we are about to have the world premiere of Junkyard Juke. We are getting into set number 2. The Funky Fighters have 1 silver llama. Who will get the second? We now are in to set 2, match 1, and right away you can see Chappa, Gotaga, Magma, and RTA of Raven's Revenge, and then the Little Whip Warriors, Ninja, Taco, Taldak, and FaZe Kaz taking their shots off. Now, fun fact, the screens are there, you can't see, but you can shoot through them. So don't be afraid to take some shots. I mean, we know the trick shotters will.
Yeah, some people are already shooting. They figured that part out. It looks like Chappie hasn't quite yet. He's kind of looking. He's just blind shooting. Oh, there it is. Now he's firing through. He's noticed, hey, these are not ricocheting off of this curtain here. I can fire right on through. So you want to stop them. You want to force stop them. You want to also kind of memorize the map and the lanes.
Finds go down, people go, but the first points are starting to come through as Lockton is able to get in. Hand of Blood's team, the Llama Record Go, also able to get a 10-pointer and the next 5-pointer, following it directly behind. Oh no, it's another 10-pointer. So we already see some.
Let's go for the skin. Yes. Think of people. A ponte. Para a divisão. Dos computadores. What? Será que ela estava aqui? Pois, repente. Pum!
Into the llamas as well. You don't want to end up in that 4th to 8th spot. You want to push past your competitors as we see a whole mess of air conditioners going in, the water heaters in. It was fantastic for Raven's Revenge, and Llama Record Color also climbing their way up the leaderboard, 110 points so far.
Great job for the Llama Record Company. Alex, JJ, Carnifex, Venos, and Hand of Blood. This team is doing great right here. Seemingly inched their way to the top somehow, overtaking the Cuddle crew. Which, by the way, Lackland's team has been showing up here. It's good to see them, get a little bit of domination here. Junkyard Juke.
Well, like we said, the creative finals is all about celebrating the different types of creative skills. There's different ways to express that. We have the world run where it's there. We saw Sky Station Showdown, which shows off building and team tactics. And right now, Prop Hunt is all about min-maxing efficiency, working together, and hitting your shot.
Yeah, absolutely, because when you're in that guard tower, you don't want to do this. You let them score, they're going to break free and break up.
Nem uma partida consigo ganhar. Impressionante. Nem uma partida. Não, eu nunca ganhei. Nunca ganhei uma partida só. Beberam que os streams fizeram. Oi. Oi. Convidaste?
Ah,
É de inglês, pô. É de inglês.
tá pronto?
É de inglês ou
Ainda é mais
português?
Sou português.
Ok.
Ainda é mais gente aí no espaço.
Nas duas.
Ou o quê?
Quando jogamos com agora dá para ver o coisa como é. Peraí. Foste tu que mataste na arena. Fora.
Eu te matei na arena?
Yeah.
Quando?
Por que não me mataste, porra?
Quando?
Nas torres, né? a uma casa. Mas
Fui
é
eu que
igual.
matei.
Mas é igual a esse Peixoto. Está-me a lembrar nele. Eu estava a vir o baú. E depois me quero. Estava a vir o baú. Certo? Caiu-me kit médico e refém M4. Depois.
Apesar não fui eu.
Mas é igual a skin do Peixoto. É igual.
Mas que-
O Peixoto.
Mas eu não jogo no torneio.
Não, pensava.
Podia ter sido, mas não fui.
Estou a ver aqui o.
It's
I
very
like
difficult to
three.
stop them, particularly with the smaller hitboxes. But so far, we've only seen 2 scores.
13.
And I
Que
like
que
that.
é?
Cuddle Crew right
E
there.
que estão a dizer?
130 points. This is their time. Cuddle Crew still doing really good defense right here. Oh no, but you know, Castle's curse. I feel so bad. Chicken Champion comes up out of nowhere, takes that one right away.
Able to get him there. Now, the Funky Fighters, 5
Vamos
points out.
para,
Anything going in will be enough. And the time
Está que é agradável.
over. They didn't
Já
get
estou
it
aí.
in there. Did they get it in there? They might have got the right point right at the end, but no, wasn't enough. Lava Record Co. on
Aqui
the
se
defense says,
jogar
lock it up. We
criativo.
good, brilliantly done from them.
Huh?
And that's what I'm
Aqui
talking
se
about.
jogar
When you're
criativo,
sitting
não
there
precisa
on
para
defense, you
treinar,
know
está a aquecer.
exactly how long you need to keep them out. Exactly what you
Não
need
percebi nada, mas está
in
bem.
order to take the victory. No surprise there. The
Aqui
guys who
que
all
vi
about that apocalypse
criativo
game
para
mode during the
aquecer
creative
um
trials,
bocadinho.
able to take home the
Podes
very
ir, eu não
first
jogo
match
criativo.
ever.
Eu jogo aqui é que se aquece.
Played a valiant effort for everyone that participated in that
Ninguém
run
está
right there.
Caiu toda a gente aqui.
150 points to the contender having 1.5. Just 1 point. One small read.
And this is what I'm talking about.
Come
Where
later.
if just 2
Come
points
later.
there and got their successful runs at the end, they would have it. That's 3
Não tinha
successful
arma nenhuma.
they could have collected it.
So good. Maybe some of these guys need a little help here. Let's redo this. Just
An opportunity.
Começa a lagar.
Não tinha arma nenhuma. Nunca experimentar criativo.
Não gosto, rapaz.
É triste.
Não, não é triste, são gostos.
Mas comida aqui, gente. Vou já para o grupo. Só convidei mais, só convidei 2.
Espera aí, eu já vou.
Estava-me a disparar. E já me vieste ruxar, Pedro. Aproveitaste. Puto, porquê, meu? 3 contra 1 e depois ainda falas que eu estou a fazer time com o Pedro. Era o tu.
Finalmente. Eu fiz tipo. Teve inventar mal.
Like we said, you can check that out live in client. It's LTM that is available only for this weekend. And Monster, have you had a chance to play Prop One?
Well, all week long now, I finally really got to experience the Prop Line. And before this, I kind of heard you guys talk about it. I was like, is that something I want to try out? But no, it honestly was very fun.
There's so many just fun moments, but the ability to then push it to a competitive level, these guys are doing great. We're now going to get into match 2 of set 2. The second time you will have seen Junkyard Juke, and let's see who is able to push on. The match is about to start. Here we go, the creative finals at the Fortnite World Cup. Set 2, match 2 of Junkyard Juke.
That's right, so in the tower, we have Ninja's team, The Little, Whip, Warriors, Taco, Gaz, Taldoc. We're jumping straight into their POV, so notice Ninja firing right through those blinds. He saw something moving back there. He's trying to pinpoint, what was it? He does, of course, track him down for Turtle, who just a little pixel. Yep, stand out, you're gonna get popped here.
He needs to make sure he's still watching his left-hand side, though, because there is a whole run on that corner right now where people would be able to come out, and now all of a sudden you see Alex JJ, Tyler, Ryan Fanta, MSYB all heading in that direction. Nobody is checking that corner. He's checking it every now and then. He's primarily aiming on the right, and right as I say that now, looks back on over as the rush comes through, but MSYB and Rubius are able to get in. Brilliantly done from them, getting the first points on the board as the Funky Fighters again are able to pull out 2 deep clean.
What do you think? Would you rather be up in the guard tower first and kind of get that out the way? Or would you prefer to kind of jump in as a prop and get your points first?
So for me, it depends if I can get a lead. If I have a lead, obviously I want to be a guard tower at the end because I'm very confident in my ability to just spam shots in the right direction. So like I can find the sight line and all that. With that being said, if you can get in the guard tower early and you do incredibly well, it gives you the bonus. You know how many points you need to get. You know how consistent and fast you can run. And right now we're seeing a lot more 5-point props than last round. People consistently trying to get those in, recognizing, hey, they're a little bit quicker. People are finding their angles now. But as I say that, Achi with the Sunshine Soldiers gets in that truck. And 10 points go over them, and 15 actually, as a 5-pointer got sorted right at the same time.
That was perfect, yeah. And the Sunshine Soldiers had a great last run. Achin and his crew really pulled it together. They were at the top for a while there, but in those final moments, we saw the Chicken Champions take away and kind of break away. And now look, no surprise, Chicken Champs, they're feeling it. They found their rhythm towards the end of the last one. If they carry that over, it's going to be a close one.
Yeah, and you can see Carnifex hits the jump pad twice over there, doing everything he can to not get hit. He does get the tender in. That's what he's going to do, and Clytek gets picked right at the edge.
Right through the current. Taco is like, you know what, I'm going to check the close area. Look at how Chad did it as well. He's actually eliminated 9 props so far, so he is really firing away here, trying to see if anyone's trying to make a mad dash while the curtains are up, and Sammy gets caught.
Good shot. 20 seconds left. that, so players need to start running if they're going. Good shots coming out from Scrappy to get it there, get the reload off. Saw the truck over on the side, is able to pick that one up, and now is looking for the smaller props towards the side. Knew there was movement, just wants to fire it up. Only 10 seconds left. They should be able to get the defense. So there goes the monkey. Oh, the cactus are hard to hit. There goes, able to pick it up just at the last second. Good execution. You can see the players so far sticking to their game plan. 5 and 10 point props all the way.
The other players that were previously in the guard tower back on the prop hunt floor.
Yes, you get 1 round in the guard tower, 3 rounds of running as the props, and you can see right away now you have the monkey fighters up top, and the shots go out as
quieto.
march their way out of spawn.
Fica quieto, que nem nada. Ainda foda-se para aqui.
He's so fast. Ryan Bronze is so fast here with this prop. Even moving it, he doesn't care. He's going all the way for it. But he's got to watch for traps. See the fear? He's like, you know what? I'm not even going to risk it. I'm going to wait here and get the secure point.
So one important thing to notice too is Ryan is making paths consistently that take him to the corner of the guard tower, because the corner provides you with a little bit of natural cover and it breaks that sight line up. If you're only staring out in one direction, it's super easy to be like, no, that car was not there. I know it was. If you're flipping back and forth across that corner piece, it just breaks up your field of view a little bit more, and it's that much harder to try and figure out what's actually going to hit.
That's right, and oh boy, is MSYB going to be able to sneak this huge chuck in? Oh, he actually hit something there. He's going to sneak it right underneath. Lucky for him, the shot did not come back in time. But just that big archery target was almost enough to kind of block him right there. Venoss gets another large object in as well. That's another 10-pointer for the Llama record. It was fully processed here, so now he's at 130. Can the Cuddle Crew hold the lead here, though? Can they secure it? All the Llama record company needs to not score right now, and they'll kind of
You can see Scissors hitting a ton of shots. They're trying to get the retribution as the guard, and now we're heading into our final round of match number 2. So we'll see who the guards are, see what the stakes are, and who will be able to take that #1 spot. Again, first place, $55,000, and that much closer to Silver Llama #2. And again, we have the Cuddle Crew and Llama Record Co. up on defense. Let's check out that scoreboard. And Cuddle Crew, Llama Record Co. first and second. Who will be able to overtake them? And they're so close to 5 points separating. It's a battle for first and second now.
Yes, Lackland and the rest of his team are trying their hardest. They have to stop people from scoring. The Chicken Champions get up. They can just easily snag this away, but for now they know the Llama Record Company cannot. They can't take them over.
Ooh, I thought he was going to shoot that car. He knew it wasn't.
Nice.
That finds the box right around the corner and then gets another one right after. Blind fire through the shade as Rubius is looking to post up there. Spanish Juger trying to find a way in, trying to lead his team, and they've overtaken the Llama Record Co. with plenty of time and are tied with the Cuddle team. Any singular point now will put the Chicken Champions as our match 2 winner. They need
so close.
one prop.
That's right, they're so close here. Magma trying to hop on over. Who's it going to be for the Chicken Champions? Who's going to be?
Do you think they get a 2-point prop? They have the scoreboard in front of them. They know they need only that. Do you think they run one in, or do you think they stay with what they're doing right now?
Honestly, I think they're just going to stay with what they're doing. It's working. Why break the formula here? They have over a minute to do so. And just like that, they are going to sneak in here.
That will be it, yes. Brilliantly done. They're overtaking them. And now the question is, can the Little Whip Warriors get enough in to catch them? It's a 25-point spread, but you can get that. You have 4 runners. You can get that in a single run if you're well coordinated enough. Will they be able to catch up, or can the Chicken Champions edge it out and be our match 2 victors?
That's right, because the Cuddle Crew is now bumped out. The Chicken Champions are holding it. Little Whip Warriors have scored, though. 1 minute left here. Uh-oh. Raven's Revenge coming up as well, as is the Fish Fam. This is actually getting closer than we would have thought. They're close to pushing out the Cuddle Crew and Llamas.
Yep, and Little Whip Ninja also getting the 5 points there. Will be able to overtake. Don't forget, you don't want to end up 4th to 8th. It's all about at least breaking the top 4 to get a little bit of the differentiation there in the prizing. But the Chicken Champions are pulling ahead. They're keeping that 25-point difference so far between the Little Whip Warriors. Little Whip needs to find a coordinated run with 10-point props in these last 30 seconds, or they're not going to get it. Meanwhile, Bensor running that statue and trying to lock up everything he can for the lead, and he's being extremely patient with it. Taking a corner run, finding everything he needs to do. Little Whip does get a 5 and a 10, and they're still now only 20 points behind, but Bensor is going to be able to lock that one up from there. 5 points, 25, 15 seconds left. The Chicken Champions are sitting pretty.
Yes, that's right. If the Little Whip Warriors don't score big right now with all big props. It's going to be all over in 3 seconds. And it's not going to be enough here because the Chicken Champions, they actually pushed the lead even further.
Did you see what happened at the last second?
They did score.
No. Raven's Revenge grabbed the 2-point prop, hard ran all the way through, got it in, right? And then that pushed them from 4th into 3rd. When we talk about every little interaction mattering, that was it. But the Chicken Champions, one might be able to say that was excellent. They were able to tend to defend that title for the match 2 victory and putting them in a good spot to contend for the set 2 Llama.
You can see the excitement there on their faces as they just realize, hey man, we got this. We're in the running here. The Junkyard Juke could be ours.
You can see they're still talking gameplay right now. Like, they want to know, what can we do more? That play you did right there was awesome, but they want the next one because there's 3 matches for each one of the sets, and a win there would put them in a fantastic spot to get the 2nd Silver Llama. You need that in order to be in contention, and if they're able to split it up away and deny it from the Funky Fighters, the field's wide open.
Yes, it's not over yet. That's just another team who takes a victory here, making it that much closer of a running so far. And we saw the Ravens Revenge kind of sneak up too. You need as many points as possible. The bigger the placement, the better the prize as well for the round. So you can't just give up either. You gotta push it all the way to the final moment.
And hey, hats off to whoever's call that was on Ravens Revenge. That was a brilliant decision, showing exactly why you were able to qualify for the Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals, why you're playing on that stage. Those are the big plays, but again, brilliantly done from the Chicken Champions. Consistent runs, stuck to their statues, stuck to their routes, and took the corners. And now we're actually going to have a chance to talk to our Chicken Champions, the Match 2 champions. Zeke has them up there on the top floor. Zeke, what do you got for us?
What's going on, guys? I'm hanging out with the Chicken Champions, guys. That game was insane. Feathers were flying, and you guys clutched it up. Did you figure out the strategy? Because you guys were well and ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, we practiced yesterday, and everything is thanks to this guy. This guy always goes for the 10 points, always, and he always gets it. So thanks to you, man.
All right, then I'm coming to you, Mr. Carey. What was the strategy? How did you get the 10 points in there? Was it the same every time? Did you switch things up?
Yeah, go for the 10 points each time and do the same strategy. It seems to work.
So in this intense game of red light, green light, were you like stopping early, or were you just like going as far as you could go and then waiting for someone to spot you and stopping, or what was your plan?
I'm taking it very patiently.
All right, now over to you guys. What do you guys think of this game? Has it been everything you thought it's been?
Yeah, it's great. Game plan, we did what we came to do, and yeah, that's what we expected. So.
Very well executed. You did not lay an egg. All right, final question for you. I want to give you the chance to tell the world, you know, all the fans something. What do you want to tell them?
Thanks for the support from Spain, for the other world, and my team is it's good in this mode.
There you go. The excitement is real. Gentlemen, congratulations. Best of luck going forward. We're sending you back your way.
Brilliantly done there from the Chicken Champions. Thank you so much, Zeke. They're excited to be there. They stuck to the gameplay. And shout out to Bensor. The one thing he was looking forward to on this trip, he wanted to play in front of a big crowd. He got that moment, running through, securing that for the Chicken Champions. And immediately El Rubius turned to him and was like, it's all him, man. He put the team on his back or put the team in his dumpster. I don't know. That normally that wouldn't be a good thing, but in this
Oh caralho.
Ué.
Filha da puta, pá. Foda-se. Ah, mas eu vou descer daqui, puto.
Tenta reviver. Revive.
The dot every single time. Brilliantly done from them, but will they be able to take back that top spot? We've seen them do it. If they can grab that Silver Llama, they'll be in such a good spot. But right now, they aren't seeing the same success they saw before.
Yeah, you want to get the Silver Llama, but to get there, you got to make a new strategy. I think that right there, there was a lot of information in that bit right there. You kind of noticed the team synergy, and he said something very important in his interview there. Talk about being patient. You really have to be patient. You can't let the frustration get to you. You saw Scissors very expressive on the cam. Just, it's hard to get the pointer, and that's what I talked about before this whole thing started. I said, trust me, this is a lot harder than you guys think. You might just, oh yeah, I'll turn it to something and run it through. Nah, man, you're gonna get shut down.
Well, I mean, it's just like, if you think about it, it's still that really, if you're able to frustrate somebody else, then they're that much more off their game. And these guys are all great at that, coming through from some of the Death Run qualifiers. It makes it that much harder. But thank you guys so much for joining us here. And again,
See?